Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing good today. And as you can see, looking around here, we're not in the tackle room or the truck today, we're in the gym. And hey, before you lose interest in this video and tune out because we're not in the truck or talking about fishing, I just want to ask you to bear with me and stay with me, because what I'm going to tell you in this video is going to directly affect and help your bass fishing in the long term. I think we get locked in a lot of times to just focusing on baits and techniques and easy fixes to catch fish. And I can really see that from, the videos of my YouTube videos, because it's like when I talk about lure techniques and baits and modifications, those videos get a lot of interest. But when I talk about things that get away from that a little bit, like, more the mental side of fishing and stuff like here in the gym, a lot of people tend to tune out. And I'm just here to tell you right now, just trust me on this one. Don't tune out to that information, because what I'm trying to do on this channel is to help you become a better angler, and what I'm going to talk about today is going to directly affect that. One of the things that does not get enough coverage or attention in bass fishing is your physical conditioning that you're in. And I can tell you right now, from doing this full-time for a living for 35 years, that you simply cannot perform at a high level for any period of time unless you maintain your body in good shape. And today I sort of want to give you a little overview, some tips on that's really going to help you out. And I'm telling you guys right now, don't tune out just because I'm not talking about how to rig a plastic worm, because what I'm going to tell you here is going to really help you guys out, and it's going to help you enjoy this sport a lot longer. I'm almost 60 years old. I've been, a gym member for over 30 years. I was involved in martial arts for a long time. I spent a lot of time in the gym, and I basically can do anything at 60 that I could do at 30 simply by maintaining that. And a couple of things I want to tell you about that is, first of all, fishing is hard on your body, especially competitive tournament fishing. People don't give it credit for how difficult and how strenuous it is on your body. Not only a lot of times in tournament fishing, you're dealing with a lack of sleep, some sleep deprivation, but you're in a situation where you're out in all the elements: heat, cold, wind, rain, sun, everything like that. You're dealing with rocking boats, with bouncing boats. You're dealing with repetitive casts, up to over 3,000 casts a day. And up and down, up and down. There's a lot of physical activity associated with the sport that can really wear your body down. It creates a lot of wear and tear. And unless you maintain that, and unless you take care of that, you're not going to be able to sustain fishing at a high level for a very long time, or at least on an enjoyable level. So the first thing I want to talk about is flexibility. I got into stretching back in my early 20s when I was involved in martial arts tournament competition, fighting as a martial arts competitor. And that was a big part of our training, was the stretching part of it, flexibility. And that's one thing, if I could tell you guys one thing that's going to help you out more than anything else as far as being able to execute those casts, being able to have a pain-free career in fishing, it's to basically learn yoga, learn flexibility, yoga postures, maintain your flexibility, spend time doing it every day that there is. There's nothing that's going to help your body, your joints, your movement, your stealth, everything, than a good flexibility routine. So really look at that. The next thing you don't have, as far as just getting into weights, you don't have to be a power lifter. You don't have to be an Ollie lifter. You don't have to lift a lot of weight. It's basically getting in here and just working all your muscle groups, keeping your legs strong, keeping your back strong, keeping your shoulders strong, keeping your core strong, all that stuff that helps you endure those long, tough boat rides, those long days in the water making multiple casts, and everything that's associated with that. And that's when we're talking about, I talk about more about fishing, is the fact that, this just doesn't get any attention at all. Physical fitness and fishing does not get any attention. And to me, it's one of the most physical sports that there is. I mean, I fished with a lot of different professional athletes across the country over the course of 30 years. A lot of them, after a day's fishing with me, they'll be exhausted, they'll wore out, because they're using muscle groups that they simply don't use it's a part of conditioning that they just don't ever get. So I've seen a lot of them wear out. You know, another things I've noticed is a lot of guys my age that have been in the sport for a long time is that I watch them sometimes, and I watch how they're sort of walking hunched over, bent over, and it's basically because of years of abusing their bodies in a boat. These guys, you can tell they've never stretched in their life. They probably haven't spent much time in the gym, and they're suffering from it now as they get older. And like I said, I just can't reiterate how important a good stretching routine is, and the weight that goes with it, because what's going to happen is, like, you're going to be okay. I mean, while you're in your 20s and 30s and even your early 40s, it's not going to matter that much. But when you start getting into your late 40s, into your 50s, into your 60s, into your 70s and 80s, if you don't take care of your body, and if you don't start spending some time in the gym, the sport that you love, bass fishing, is simply not going to be as enjoyable to you, because you're not going to be able to physically maintain the intensity that's required to, you know, perform at a high level. And I don't even care if you're just a recreational weekend fisherman. If you're in shape, if you're flexible, if you take care of yourself, it's just going to be that much more enjoyable on the water. So anyway, you know, I hope you guys got something out of this video. I'm trying to do everything I can to share with you what I think is going to make you a well-rounded angler on all levels. I'm here to do more than just to show you how to modify baits. I'm here I want to sort of take you on this journey that I'm on to tell you how to be a well-rounded angler. And that's physically, that's mentally, it's emotionally, it's the intellectual, the intuitive part, everything that goes with it. It's a lot more than just giving you the right color lure at the right time of year. So anyway, hope you guys stuck with me through this video. The people that did, thanks a lot. And we'll be back more, you know, with some more similar stuff like this down the road. See you.